Larry flashed that slide up of all the strategic coalition partners, I would have looked and said, okay, railroad and ADM and, trucks and buildings and then hospital. And how does hospital fit there? About 4 or 5 days ago, I don't know exactly what the date is today, but I hit my 22nd year here in Decatur. So September 20th, 1993, when I first started work, and a lot has happened in 22 years, right? The hospital has changed a lot, and this town has changed a lot, and when I look back at all of it, it's kind of amazing. And because of the situation that the hospital has in the community and because of my job within the hospital, I've been involved in those 22 years in I don't know how many committees, task forces, projects, whatever it was, aimed at doing things to improve the town. And you do those things, you get invited to do those things, and you do them because you want to participate and you want to help and you want to try things. You know that you try a lot of things and sometimes this works and sometimes that doesn't. But to use a healthcare analogy, always on every one of those things, I felt like we were always dealing with symptoms and not the root disease. And of course, in my business, if you don't fix the root problem, then anything you do to the symptoms is just feel-good, cosmetic kind of stuff, and it doesn't last. So it was about 1.5 years ago that I got invited to come to a presentation that was out at the Decatur Conference Center, the old Holiday Inn, about this thing called a Midwest Inland Port. Larry said, he's the guy up here who knows the least about all this stuff. Well, I know less than Larry, and so I actually am the guy who knows the least about all this stuff. And Larry was there, and Scott Fredrickson, and I don't remember who else, and they went through all this thing. And I remember that day, I felt like that was the first time in 22 years that I had seen something come forward that was in the community already, not some pipe dream about if we could get this or if we could get that, but something that was actually in the community that I looked at and I felt this is the thing that has the potential to really make the difference, recognizing, of course, that it has no more guarantee of success than anything else that we might try. And I think it was a couple days later that I called Larry and I said, we need to be in this to help. And so we are in this to help. We are in a unique position, not only as a hospital being part of this, but as the hospital itself, in that if you think about it, we cannot pick up and move anywhere. All right? So come January 1st, we will celebrate our 100th year in this town. And we have made it the 99 3/4 years because of the way that the town has grown. Listen to the statistics that Julie Moore gave a little bit ago about the city. So our future for the next 100 years depends solely on the success of Decatur and Macon County. Because we don't really, we're not going to pull patients from New York and California. We're not going to pick up our hospital and move it to a different market, a bigger market, a more vibrant market. We are going to be right here, 2300 North Edwards Street. And our future vitality or lack thereof will be directly related to the future vitality of this community. And I think the port is an extraordinary opportunity for us. So it's exciting to be here today. It's exciting to have the governor, Juan Luciano, here, everybody else who's here, and a great chance for us to participate in the little way that we can. Thank you very much.